89.7 WTMD. Well, you've heard about this new production at Single Carrot Theater. Wait, I'm getting on a bus and heading out into Baltimore for a theatrical presentation? It's a really cool idea, and it opens today at Single Carrot Theater. It's called Promenade, Baltimore. Single Carrot Theater, Artistic Director Genevieve Mahy, and Guest Director, all the way from Europe, Martin Boross. Folks, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Martin, let's begin with you. This is a really interesting idea. Not just blowing up the proscenium arch and dissolving the distance between the performers and the audience. You are literally taking the audience into the field, into the city of Baltimore, and presenting your play. Tell us a little bit about this.
Well, the idea behind this show is to make people tourists in their own city and maybe fake tourists in other people's life, and they can look at their own city as it was a one-take movie, and everything and everyone is part of the scenario. And at the same time, the actors who we are following from station to station, who are performing on the street, they also get into great interactions with the local passersby who probably have no idea that they are part of a show. Meanwhile, the audience is listening to a constant audio material, which is live edited from the board of the bus. So it's a really unique experience. It's more of an experience than a play.
So as people are sitting in the bus, and you're coming up to the first spot where you have your actors prepared, ready to go. Obviously, improv is a big part of this, dealing with whatever's happening in that milieu. They're mic'd, presumably, so you're able to hear what's happening? How does that work?
Most of the time, actually, we're just listening to an audio track that's on the headphones that the audience is wearing. So that may be music or interviews from Baltimore residents. We've interviewed almost 40 Baltimoreans about their city, and so they'll be hearing some of that. There are some moments where they'll be hearing a mic that has the city sounds passing by, and you can hear snippets of the actors' dialogue. But for the most part, you're watching them perform through the windows of the bus.
You don't get out of the bus then?
No, you ride the bus the whole time.
Okay.
And the actors kind of pop up. It has kind of an effect of a really extraordinary people watching.
Right. So if it's pouring rain, the play goes on.
Yeah, I mean, unless it's torrential, as we get occasionally in Baltimore. But if there's a little bit of rain, the play will go on.
Yeah, Right. Very cool. Give us an example of the kind of places the theater goers will see and visit and experience.
Sure. So we take an 8.5-mile journey, starting at Single Carrot Theater, and then heading west, a little bit south, then across North Avenue, and then to the northeast part of the city. So we go through a wide range of neighborhoods, from Remington, Reservoir Hill, Sandtown, Bolton Hill, Station North, Charles Village, Guilford, Waverly.
Our goal was to make the show as diverse as the city itself. So we don't want to present how patchwork it is, but to experience it. So this feeling you feel every day that the city changes within few blocks. It really happens, and it gives always the sense of getting into a different world, and different moods gets to you through the journey.
Well, the actors, as they're staged in various spots around the city, is it entirely improvisational, or do they have a script they're working that way? And then you, like you were saying, Genevieve, people are sort of eavesdropping on their conversations, or?
Most of the scenes are scripted, but they are open. So the actors are well trained to react on instant events and interactions. But at the same time, we have a loose dramaturgical scenario, and the characters are constant, so they bump into each other and meet each other, and meet through coincidences all through the journey. A guy from Guilford, and a waitress, and a preacher guy, and medical resident, and all these people who we thought they are archetypical for Baltimore cross each other's way at many points, and all of them has their own story.
This is really fascinating. Promenade, Baltimore opens tonight at Single Carrot Theater, runs through June 25th. It's a way of experiencing the city of Baltimore as though you're a tourist, even if you've lived here your entire life. Very cool stuff. How do folks get in touch with the theater to grab tickets?
They can go to our website at singlecarrot.com. And tickets are going quickly, so I'd encourage people to buy them quickly and not procrastinate.
And not only that, but arrive on time. Because I would imagine when that bus pulls out, that's it. You snooze, you lose.
Yes,
Yeah,
that is
right.
correct.
Is this I'm looking at a printout from the website. Is that the bus that you use?
No, we're actually using it's a city-style transit bus that we've rented.
Yeah.
With the goal, the windows have to be nice and big and open so you can really see outside both sides. So that was the criteria that we hunted for when looking for a bus.
I would imagine that's important because if you come up and there are actors on the right side, everyone on the left side of the bus is going to jump in the laps of the, other people to enjoy the conversation and dialogue. Very cool. Folks, thanks so much for coming in. Martin Boross, director and dramaturge and artistic director, Genevieve de Mahy. All the best with the production and singlecarrot.com. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.